All right, hello sweet friends. Real life, I am in the bathroom getting ready for bed, and I thought I would show you how I use these oils in real life every day. These are the BOGO oils and what I do. So I'm gonna take off all of my makeup and show you how I use Blue Tansy and Melaleuca and all of the things. To take off my makeup, I actually use a Norwex cloth. I don't sell Norwex, but one of my sweet oilers does. So if you're curious, let me know, but it's a body cloth. And what I like about it is I'm just gonna get it wet with a little bit of water, and it will remove all of the makeup without any toxins, chemicals, endocrine disruptors, anything like that. You can use fractionated coconut oil as well, and that will help you take off your makeup. But this is pretty simple. So I just start, and I usually start with the eye makeup. That's where I probably have the most under the eyes, and it works really quickly, and as you can see, it really pulls it off. And then I just wash it with my towels during the week, and it works really great. So I like things that are reusable, right? Saving the environment. Yes, love Norwex. It's really nice, and they complement the oils really well. So you guys will have to let me know where you're tuning in from tonight as we go through my bedtime routine together, and it works really well. So, yep, pretty quick. Got all the makeup off, real life. And then once all of the makeup is off, what I like to do, I use the Virage line, the Virage skincare line. It's a really beautiful line, and one of my favorites is the hydrating serum that you can use. Hi from Pittsburgh, awesome. Hey, Sarah. And what we're gonna do is add our Blue Tansy. Now, I like to rotate the essential oils that I use on my skin because it's nice to rotate those chemical constituents. Blue Tansy is from the chamomile family. And so I will also do frankincense on my skin. I will do copaiba on my skin, geranium, lots of different oils, rose, jasmine. So it's nice to kind of rotate those in. But Blue Tansy is one that I go to quite a bit. Nova Scotia, Columbus, Ohio, so awesome. Yeah, bedtime. So Blue Tansy is amazing to use, especially if I know that I'm gonna be on live video the next day or have a photo done or something like that. It's just very hydrating to the skin. So you can do it by itself. You could add a little bit of fractionated coconut oil or jojoba oil. You could add a little bit of the Virage hydrating serum. Choose your own adventure. I'm gonna do a little bit of the serum tonight and a little bit of the Blue Tansy. I also have, can you guys see this? I've got a little blemish right there and then one right here. I tried reintroducing grains, and they're inflammatory to my body, and that's usually how I can tell. If I have too much sugar, too many grains, those will pop up. So taking my Melaleuca, and I'm just dabbing right on those spots. Works really nicely. Melaleuca is great for the skin too. You could even make a serum with Melaleuca, Roman Chamomile, and Blue Tansy all together. So we'll do that just to start because I've got some specific spots that I want to address. And then I'm going to take my hydrating serum and just do one little pump like that, and then just do a drop or two of our Blue Tansy. You can see it's really blue. So here we go. We're gonna look like an avatar a little bit, but I promise when you wake up in the morning, you will not be blue. Great to put on your hands too. Yarrow Palm is actually a really awesome oil as well for the skin, and one that I like to rotate in. So I just rub this all over. It is amazing for wrinkles, for scars. I actually have a pretty big scar here, and I apply the essential oils and it works really well. So you can use that as needed. And believe it or not, Vogue even did an article about Blue Tansy, but if you go to Sephora or any of those high-end stores, you're gonna see Blue Tansy listed as an ingredient in some of the high-end facial serums and creams. The thing is, we don't know where they're sourced from or what's inside of it or if it's contaminated. So it's nice to just get the real thing, the pure thing, and you can make your own so that you know exactly what's inside of it. So there we go. I have a little bit of a blue tint to me, but when you go to sleep, when you wake up in the morning, it is gone and you just feel completely refreshed and good to go. Now, I also like to do a little veggie capsule before bed. So I mix it up as well, but a couple staples, and you guys know my history with the sarcoma, so I'm always looking for healthy cellular support, healthy inflammatory support in the body. But these are kind of my go-tos, is copaiba, frankincense, turmeric, and I will do something to kind of help me with sleep. So that may be lavender, or it could be our BOGO Roman Chamomile. So I'm gonna make a little veggie capsule here. These are great. These are $4 in the back office on doTERRA.com. They look like this. So you can just open it up. Now I have this little veggie capsule station. Makes it a little bit easier where you can hold your veggie capsule and then you can pour the oils in. You can get this from Etsy, actually has some. Share Oils has some. You can get some homemade ones, but they work really nicely so that you don't have to hold it all there. Yes, Laura, it is past my bedtime. BOGO bonanza. But I'm gonna go to bed soon. I'm gonna get in bed before 10 o'clock. So that's a win. I'm calling that a win. Show yourself grace, right? Okay, so we got to use our Roman Chamomile because that is one of our BOGO oils and it is amazing. So I'm going to add just a couple drops in here. And I'm also going to add my lavender essential oil. And then I will do turmeric, frankincense, and copaiba. What I like about the veggie capsules is you can really make it your own. You can target specific things. And it's convenient. You can put Roman chamomile in like a little tea if you wanted. I'll do that with lavender sometimes, like a little bit of lavender. But again, this is the gold standard. If you're purchasing an essential oil from the health food store or the grocery store, something like that, 95% of those oils are adulterated and they're not going to be safe for internal use. So I love that doTERRA gives us this option, and you're going to see, one, a supplement fact right on the bottle, letting you know that it's safe for internal use, and two, there's a code on the bottom that you can go to source2.com and type in, and you can see the sourcing and the testing for your specific oil to make sure that it is safe, doesn't have any contaminants or anything. So I'm just doing about 2 to 3 drops of each of these in a veggie capsule. You can top with a carrier oil if you like olive oil, MCT oil, avocado oil. I like to use the IQ Megas sometimes and top that. I forgot that, so we're just gonna make it work with what we have. And I lost the lid to my veggie capsule real life, so we're just gonna get another one here. But you close it up, super simple, and then we're gonna take that internally. Little pro tip, if you have trouble swallowing pills, if I put a little bit of water in my mouth first, bend forward, it'll float to the top and it'll go right down. You can take a handful of Lifelong Vitality Pack and do that, and it works really well. So there's your tip for that. Now, calmer. This is great for sleep, great for anxious feelings, anything like that. So what I like to do with it, it's one of my favorites before bed, is to just roll onto my wrists. I like to roll on the inside of my elbows and along the forearm. So think any place that has a lot of vasculature there. Inside of the elbows and forearm, it's actually in traditional Chinese medicine, the link to the heart. It's really good for grief. And then I do behind the ears and I do over the heart, just like that. So all of the places, you can even get back of the neck, and then make sure to get the bottoms of your feet. So I will do that right before bed, bottoms of the feet. Ideally, you want to start diffusing your oils too about an hour to 30 minutes before you get into bed. So I like to diffuse something like Serenity, lavender. You can diffuse your Roman Chamomile, that you have lots of different things for that. And then I like to apply the oils and take the oils internally about 30 minutes before to help the body transition and get ready for bed with all those things. So tonight we just used 4 of the 5 BOGOs that are happening tomorrow. Very simple. And then tomorrow morning is when I would use Thinker, because this does have peppermint. So peppermint can be kind of energizing, kind of uplifting. So it's not really something that I would use at nighttime necessarily, but this would be a great one in the morning when you first get up to roll right at the base of the skull. Or I like to roll along the carotid arteries, again, vasculature around the brain. That's going to be really helpful for essential oils for the brain. You can do it under the nose to kind of help you feel uplifted, even along the spine and bottoms of the feet. Spine and bottoms of the feet are great places to apply the essential oils for kiddos. So there you go, real life. I thought it might be helpful to see how I actually use these oils every day and how beneficial they are. And you can see that the blue is almost all gone. It does absorb in there, but it makes a huge difference. My skin feels completely different when I use the Blue Tansy and the essential oils there. Again, rotate them. It's good to kind of rotate and get different chemical constituents in there. But try the essential oils. And that's the cool thing, is that you can use them aromatically, topically, internally, depending on your body and that bioindividuality and what works best for you. So I'm gonna go get ready for bed. You guys have a good night and be ready to go for BOGOs tomorrow. I'm so excited. See you later. Bye.